Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go over something a little bit quick, but it's going to be my favorite fall time palettes in my collection. Fall is my favorite time of the year. Despite my Christmas party planning committee shirt, I'm all about the fall life. I don't want to skip right to Christmas. I love fall. That being said, I saw this trend going around, so I definitely wanted to go through my collection and see which palettes I have that are really great for fall. So I picked out some of my favorites today, and I'm going to talk to you about them and give you my thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Definitely want to have you guys back here on the channel. When you're done all that, then continue watching the video. If you don't want to, don't do that either, but also continue to watch the video. Here are my thoughts on my favorite fall time palettes. Let's start with something that I forgot that I had. It is this Morphe palette. Oh, right here. This is the 25A palette, and it is really pretty. I just dug my fingers in it. Anyway, this is a really beautiful palette. It has a nice array of nice, kind of cool, some warm tones. And I really only see myself using this in the fall time. I definitely love it. I'm not a huge fan of Morphe palettes in general anymore. I've kind of grown beyond them. They're kind of shady, you know, kind of working them out of my collection, but this is a pretty good one. I don't know if you can get it. This is definitely the older packaging. I mean, it's the clear old one, but if you can get this, is a great palette for fall. It gives you nice neutrals. This whole row right here is thick, beautiful shimmers. It's a really good palette. I did a couple prom makeups with this. Something else that's really new to my collection but is going to be beautiful for this fall. This is the Bite Size Elf Shadow in the shade Pumpkin Pie. Hello, it's a pumpkin pie named palette. To me, that says, wow, this is supposed to be used for the fall. It is nice and warm. I mean, you could see those shimmers reflecting. These are only $3 and they are fantastic. I have a bunch in my collection. This is so worth picking up. The payoff on these are just so beautiful. Like, look at that. Crazy. $3, great formula, great price, perfect for fall. Perfect. Here is one that I don't know if too many people have. This is the Crown Pro palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm like years ago, but look, oh, the palette packaging is going to be so hard to film. Look at those beautiful red tones. This is going to be so good for Thanksgiving dinner. These are really pretty, really blendable. Again, I don't remember using this other than in the fall time. It's one of those ones that just looks like every shade of the leaves that fall to the ground. Like, this is so beautiful. So I usually only pull this out around fall time, but it is stunning nonetheless. If you can still get your hands on this, I'm not sure, but this is definitely one of my favorite fall time eyeshadow palettes. Here is one that I just recently purchased, and I don't know if you can get this one either, but I'm putting this in here as an example of what you want to have in the fall time in terms of shades. Look at this. Holy moly, this is fall. This is fall. This is the Revolution Pro Reloaded Neutrals 3. I got it for $2 at TJ Maxx. These are so stunning. I wore this palette in my empties video, so if you haven't seen that, I'll put it in the cards and in the description box down below. But the look I was wearing was with this. This has such beautiful fall colors, from greens to this blue here, purple, these nice shimmery golds, the browns. This is right up fall time makeup. This is right up its alley. Disclaimer, you can wear whatever color you want whenever you want. This is not me saying you have to wear these colors in the fall time and fall time only. No, you can wear whatever you want. That's the beauty of makeup. But in my opinion, these go so well with the atmosphere and the coziness and the warmness of fall time and things like this. You want to stay in this color story if that's the kind of aesthetic you're going for, and if that's the kind of energy you're trying to match. You want things that look just like this. That being said, this is quickly going to be something that I'm using all throughout the fall time because it blended like a dream. It was super affordable, super really pigmented, super great palette here, and it was $2 at TJ Maxx. Like, Revolution Pro has some really good hidden gems. Now I know I just said all this stuff about warm tone shadows, but if you are into something cool tone, this pretty cool palette by Dose of Colors is something that I also bring out in the fall time. Look at those just cool tone browns and grays. I don't use this palette very often. I think gray tones sometimes accentuate my really dark under eyes. I have to be very careful with the cool tones that I decide to use, but I have never had a problem with this, and I break this bad boy out in the fall time all the time. Whether it's a one color look, a monochromatic, kind of like what I'm doing today with this kind of grayish brown, beautiful. There's no shimmer in here. These are all mattes. So even if you want to incorporate this with something else, this is really, really a good option. I know they have these in a bunch of colors. They have one in a warm tone, and the formula is fantastic. So if you're not into the gray vibes and you want something more warm tone, check out, I think it's called something Siennas. It's really red. I'll put a picture of it up here, but it's really beautiful too, and you could definitely use it as a fall time palette. But I wanted to give you a cool tone option, riding on the coattails of the warm tone shadow train. This is a really, really great option. I love this bad boy. This is the pretty cool palette. Packaging like this is so hard to film. Like, I really wish, where it's beautiful, I really wish companies would take that into consideration. Throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Going right on the back of hard packaging. This is the Milani Pure Passion palette. Wow. I think they are discontinuing or have discontinued this, but you can get other things in Milani realm and the Milani formula that look just like this, and I 100% recommend it. This is a beautiful palette. Look at that. So many purples, warms, neutrals, light pinks. Like, it is so, so beautiful. The shimmers, fantastic. The mattes blend like a dream, and it is not expensive. I think this was $12. And it's beautiful. It has great packaging. It's stunning. They definitely have a bigger palette in this formula and these color stories that I think replace this, that I have not tried, but from my understanding, it's the same formula. So if you can't grab this, definitely check that one out. You will not be disappointed. This is a great palette to have, and you can use this any time of the year. This would also be a great summer palette, kind of like the Naked Heat. This would be right up that alley, but this is such a great palette to have in the fall time. Now, a palette that I definitely know you can still get is this Vox Essentials 1 palette. This is not super warm tone. Here's what it looks like. It's got like a nice purple and nice terracottas. This is not a super warm palette, where it is a warm palette, but it's not super warm. You could definitely do so much with this color story, but I love the Violet Voss formula. Holy crap, I love this formula. This Dusty Rose shade right here, blends it out in a monochromatic, all matte look on the eye, is stunning. 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 This is a great palette to have in general because you can do so much with these in just the palette, or to incorporate these beautiful shades in other look, kind of like a supplement palette. You can definitely do that with this, but this terracotta color, this gold, like, oh, so beautiful. This very plum berry, whatever this is called. Such a good fall color. Listen, I love warm colors for the fall, but a nice toasty deep purple, a deep purple in the fall time is so, it reminds me of a sweater. I don't know why. It reminds me of like a warm sweater, like nice plum purple. Kind of like what I'm going with today. So good in the fall time. So good. Anyway, I just went on a rampage about purple eyeshadows, but this is a great palette, and probably my favorite palette, and I definitely get the most use out of fall. Then I have two Anastasia palettes. The first is the Soft Glam palette. Again, you can use this any time of the year, but these are great options for the fall time, and I know a lot of people have this. The nice orange soda, burnt orange color in here mixed with these beautiful deep shimmers make for such a great fall time look. But what is even better than this one? is the Modern Renaissance. This is what I have on my eyes today. This is one of the best-selling palettes I think of all time, so I know a lot of you have it. This beauty gave me this look today. I just have Love Letter all over my eyelid, and that's it. It makes such a beautiful look. That's my go-to look with this palette. My eyes are drawn right to this cranberry shade right here, and that is what I use this palette for. The shimmers are great. The other mattes in here, like these terracotta and burnt oranges, great for this time of year. But this cranberry, this Love Letter cranberry, and this Venetian red, these two right here really are the standout in this palette for me, and they are what I love to put on the eye this time of year. Because can you imagine a nice big cream sweater, some boots, leggings, and this look? Like, this is such a fantastic time to get use out of this. And I think it's a little heavy in my opinion for the summer. Like, I don't want heavy makeup like this in the summer. Like, I want something quick, easy. I think that's what makes the looks that you get with these palettes, all of that I've mentioned today, a little bit different, transitioning out of the summertime. In the summer, I want something quick, easy. This, I want to finesse, and I want big, bold, blown out shadows, kind of like I have on today. So this is giving me exactly what I want. I definitely recommend both of these and everything that I spoke about here today. I know I talk really fast, so if you need me to slow down, definitely put that in the comments down below. But everything I've named here is fantastic for fall time. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and hearing my favorite items in my collection to use during the fall time. If you want to see a look with any of these, or if you like what I'm wearing today, I can definitely throw that up here for you guys. But if you want to see these in action, let me know in the comments down below. What are your favorite fall time palettes? Definitely leave those in the comments down below as well. I think I want to do a giveaway for 100 subs. Something small, you know, I'm a small channel, but if I can get 100 subs, I want to do something for you guys. So definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm gonna have that going on when I hit 100 subs. It would mean a lot to me to get there, so I definitely want to celebrate with you guys and celebrate with me. I love makeup, and the best thing I could do is give that back to you guys. So definitely don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my social medias. Tell me your favorite fall time palettes. Have a conversation with me down in the comments down below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.